Hello orienteering friends, welcome to the video. Today we are watching me racing again Class B race. It's like a Bohemia Championship, and I'm running H like men 45B category. This is a long distance race, and as far as I remember, the forest was really nice. I liked it there, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So to this first control, well, as far as I remember, I went straight. I wanted to go like I haven't seen any other or any better option, so I took bearings here and then went almost straight. I was just, keeping myself in the direction by checking all the features that I was passing by. Namely that meadow somewhere in the middle, but I ran mostly in the forest on the right side of that meadow. And then I was passing through some part that was like sort of like small knolls and like ditches. Not sure if it is a ditch, but it's a hole basically. So it was again some sort of a lead for me that I'm on the correct path. And then yeah, when I was closing to control number 1, there is another meadow and a small path. So a lot of features in my way that I could use for orienteering myself. Slightly deviating here, but nothing really outstanding on this leg, so I will skip commenting to control number 1. From control number 1 to control number 2, I first I decided to just follow this stream and to get to that main bigger road, and from there below the hill there is a small path. So I wanted to follow that path, and I wanted to follow it to the next bigger road, and from there to take it to control 2. That was my original plan, but then I thought maybe I can cut it short, and I did that, but the original plan was still in my head. So when I came to a path that is on the edge of the valley, I didn't orient my map, and I like continued in some sort of thinking that I'm on that bigger path, which is like almost 90-degree oriented on the other way, 90-degree perpendicular to the path where I ended. So naturally because I didn't reorient my map, I naturally did this mistake that I should like go to the right from the main path. So I continued to some non-renewable forest that I saw in the distance, and I thought that's probably the non-renewable forest where my control should be. Sorry, but obviously I was utterly elsewhere, you know. Here I forgot to orienteer here, you know, like I saw some non-renewable forest on my right side and in front of me, and then in this direction a little bit to the left, and that basically sort of threw me out because I was focusing on the non-renewable forests, and here like I lost myself, so I didn't know where on the map I am, and thus I did this mistake and I think I lost at least like 2.5, maybe 3 minutes here, maybe even more. I can't tell, but as you can see, I'm running to this non-renewable forest where I was expecting control number 2. Yeah, still it was just a guess. It was nothing really like orienteering, so that's why I ended up here. And yeah, it took me a while to find myself. Once I did that, I was able to locate control number 2, but as I said here, it's like I don't know how you call this mistake, but yeah, big mistake. Yeah, so that was it. Control number 2 was a not good orienteering display. Control number 3, I think it was better. Basically just took the bearing, and I was focusing on this non-renewable forest on my left. I was trying to get there around it, and then I was like checking the paths that were in my way, and I remember there was some dirt or earth wall that I was passing, so all that kind of played well with my strategy, going straight. So at the end, I remember locating control number 3 was a little bit tricky, but maybe I was lucky, maybe it was some good sense, some good orienteering sense, and I found control 3 with no big issues as far as I remember. Yeah, as I saw these seasonal erosions or streams, they sort of guided me to control number 3, so that was fine. Control number 4, that's right next to a big path, so I basically went to that path and then followed it, and yeah, the way I started looking for control 4 or the attack of control 4, that was not the best, but I still knew that it should be somewhere there, so I found it with no issues.
Jsem ti poradil blbě, Jirko, tam.
So to control number 5, that was a control I was a little bit afraid of, because it was in these non-runnable forests, and I usually tend to get lost in such environment. But first, basically, I tried to went straight according to my bearing. I knew that there is another path in my way, and then there was these big roads, so I was aiming for that. And also you can see there is like a piece of normal forest in between the two non-runnable forests, so I was aiming for that opening there, and I was trying, or my aim was to cut through that and then get closer to control number 5. So when I will pass that, I will comment more. So here it started to be a little bit more complicated for me. I wasn't 100% sure where am I, but I thought maybe if I just go inside and find that sort of a clearing, then I will be able to locate the control, and that sort of played well. I was lucky the control was right here. To control number 6, it looks like a long leg here. Is it? Yeah, it seems to be a really long leg. So
Jo, je tam
at
něco.
first I tried to get out of this clearing or overgrowing clearing, let's say, and get to that bigger road.
Se jde zhruba takhle.
And then yeah, I think I did a mistake here. Now that I'm looking at it, I should have just continued along that big road all the way around that maybe a valley with all those streams, and I should yeah, took that smaller path that goes in the direction of control 6, but instead I went more of a straight line, and I think I managed to keep the direction quite well, but then in the middle section it was not so runnable because there were these marshes, and then there is this big hill that I had to climb, and it was like I didn't located the proper like narrow ride or like a clearing inside those non-readable forests close to control number 9, so then it took me a while to climb it up. Yeah, so I think running from the left, I will try to mark it on the map, would have been much better.
Musím přijít. Já jsem tady počínám, ale kde jste? Máme auto. Tady je.
So here at the end, in this clearing, I was quite confident where am I and where the control should be. So I haven't had any big trouble locating the control at the end. But as I said, the way the route choice that I did, in my opinion, was bad. I had to climb up a long way up, and I had to go through all those marshes. That slowed me down quite a bit, so I wouldn't. I would rate it in a school. I would give myself maybe D, probably D. Yeah. Not very happy with this route choice from retrospective. Control number 7, I think, yeah, well, I decided to take it easy, climb up here to this road. Maybe I could have used one of these, clearings in between those non-runnable forests to climb up more straightish, or to go from the left of the fenced area, but here it was easy. I remember that I felt a little bit exhausted, and my brain over-oxygenated, so at the first junction I already was thinking that I should go slightly to the right, because I wanted to, I saw that the control 7 is behind this small hill, and there is this small saddle. I wanted to pass through that saddle, but at this first junction, which I'm now approaching, I got a little bit distracted by the narrow rides coming from my left and going to the right, continuing to the right. So I was, I wasn't sure where am I, and it took me some time to realize it, and I lost. I don't know, but I lost here because I'm walking now, standing and thinking because now I'm seeing this this small hill in front of me, and that also kinda made me confused. And fortunately, I found myself, realized where am I, continued, and then found control number 7 without any issues. The hill with the rocks there was really nice. I enjoyed the view there. But as you can see, I'm losing a lot of time here. I'm standing, not moving. I felt a little bit lost. Probably now I finally found myself. And now, as I can see, there is this hill in front of me. So now all checked, and I felt confident again. So I will then go to control 7 and start commenting there. Yeah, as I said, this was really nice. I enjoyed this control. I'm laughing about this guy who is sitting there, looking at the map, thinking about his next move. Yeah, it was funny. Discussing with the others. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to my race. How did I go to control 8? Yeah. So I think there are a couple ways to get there. One is to go to that main road and go from the left, let's say, follow that paths there, and then, you know, cross that marsh. Well, I chose to go to the right, so go straight right here around this clearing and into the forest. Again, I think this was not such a good idea, but somehow I managed to find my way through all these narrow rides there and get to control number 8. I remember that I realized when closing into control number 8 that it's some sort of a hilltop with some big rocks, so then it became obvious that I need to climb some hill around this non-runnable forest. So I think I didn't have to hesitate so much in this kind of forest, but yeah, hard to explain why I did this choice. Maybe I thought going straight is shorter, but as I see it now, it's not true. Like going from the left side would have been probably faster, at least at the beginning, because there is a clear path. Here I'm going along all these narrow rides, squiggly line basically, not really fast because there are a lot of branches, etc. So yeah, execution I would say good, but the route choice again, I wouldn't rate it high. And yeah, I think I haven't had any comments more about this, so we can continue from control number 8.
Tady pod náma bych ji čekal někde. Pozor, ať se nezabiješ jako já teď. Tady je.
So here it is. As you saw, I was jumping from the cliffs. I really should reconsider my physical and physical abilities, because I almost not crashed, but yeah, crashed sort of. I scratched my head, not my head, my hand. Not seriously, but it was aching. It wasn't pleasant. So I should have found some better way, not jumping down. And here to control number 9, well, again, at first I haven't seen any other option than just go through these non-runnable forests, but that proved to be a good option. You know, here there is this, it's not a path, but it's some sort of overgrown path that goes through this non-runnable forest, so it was actually quite easy to pass through this all like overgrowing clearing that is now, you know, like a non-runnable forest. Not sure why I'm hesitating here. I should have just, you know, go straight without hesitation. Now I got to this path and I saw that I can take a bearing and just go straight, and then I got to that big path and I saw that I need to pass some non-runnable forest, and right behind it there should be some narrow ride which I will take and go down straight to control number 9. But honestly, those narrow rides were like invisible to me. I didn't notice them, so I ended up going down, or you know, going to the right on the first junction where the path splits, and then I stopped myself at that clearing, and there I started looking for control number 9 with 2 other girls, so that was funny. And they came to my control. Basically they led me to my control, and then one of them says, but that's not mine. I was so confused, but for me it was okay because that was my control.
Ty vole, pokračuje dál ta cesta. to je ta bažinka.
So I would like to thank these girls for leading me to my control. Otherwise I would have been
Co chcete vidět, kde
lost
jste?
here for maybe some longer time.
Tady tohleto.
At least I gave them some advice about their whereabouts.
Jakože tady?
Control number 10.
Já se neumím najít na té vaší mapě.
Well,
Ale je to tady ta
I
devítka.
guess I ran straight. I don't see any other possibility.
Našli jste se teda, jo? Dobrý, no.
Because like first try to get to that big path and then run straight, and the only lead there I think is the two overgrowing clearings. The control 10 is between them, so I think that was my lead to control number 10.
Já se tady...
Yeah, so you saw probably going straight was nice without any issues, but here to control number 11 that begins to be more interesting. At first I thought that I will go more to the right along the roads, etc. But it seemed to me that it will be like longer. It will be long. So I decided to go more straight and through more to the direction where are these two ponds. I think it wasn't a bad route choice. But I did quite a big mistake there, so let's move it, and I will start commenting when I will be approaching control the first pool. Yeah, and one more thing, I will now try to paint on map the proper route choice that I think would have been better. So here I was aiming to some, some stream, and I didn't notice that there is this like a disappearing stream here, and I thought that I'm at the proper one stream that goes out of the pond. So here I got lost in this semi-runnable clearing scattered forest, whatever this is, how you call it. and there began my troubles here, because I wasn't able to locate myself on the map, and then obviously I thought that okay, at some point I need to go to the left, but I wasn't precise enough, let's say, here in, you know, counting steps or guessing the distance from the pond. So then I missed control 11 and started panicking, and yeah, you will see that it took me at least another 5 minutes. The one thing I remember was that I discovered this small knoll. There was a control, and I thought, okay, here I am, now I take the bearing and then go to control 11, and yet I missed control 11, you know. That was like hilarious. And here again, these two girls, and it was funny to meet them again, but as you can see, I don't know where am I, as they, so yeah, I don't even know where I will run, but I was now there was this stream, and I should realize which stream is it, and I should just follow this stream to the right, and there I would find the control, but I don't know what was I thinking, really. Now I'm at the first clearing, and if I would go to the right, I would come to my control, but yeah, I didn't know where am I, and I wasn't able to locate myself, so that was the issue probably. I think you may speed it up if you want, or you can just enjoy how I'm struggling to find myself here. Also, you know, at some point everything looks so similar to you, and you don't know where you are, so yeah. And here I should be getting to that knoll. Yeah, I saw the knoll, the control.
Ale není to číslo
So
90, ne?
I thought, okay, this must be the knoll.
Jo, tak to je asi
and
tady
I
ta
should
kupka,
go
takže já musím
from
zpátky.
there. I even took a bearing in the correct direction, but yet I was able to get lost again. Maybe I was looking for some better, more runnable part, but like I wasn't going the right direction, you know. Now to the right is my control, and I'm, you know, continuing in this direction. So terrible execution, terrible attack of the control number 11. So yeah, I will just skip to control number 11 now.
Tady nic. sakra, tady už je ten potůček, do pytle. Já teda nevidím. To jsme tady takhle všichni ztracení, ne? Nemůžu se začít. Ne. Jich. Prosím tě, není tam někde 90? Jo, díky. Jo, díky.
Oh wow, that took me a while, to be honest. That took me a while. A very sad day in my orienteering career. But I think it's not the worst one. I think I had worst. Control number 12. It seems that it seems easy now, but again I took bearing, but the forest had other plans with me, and as you can see, I'm already deviating. I think part of the reason is that I'm just trying to find some nice runnable way through the forest, and I'm not really concentrated on the bearing. So then I basically ended up at the non-runnable forest where is this gatekeeper's stand, somewhere around that. And I had to correct myself, go through this non-runnable forests, and I sort of got lost there, you know. So I don't know. It was a little bit tricky to. Here, I wasn't sure. I think I asked someone to tell me where I am, but yeah, it was a bit tricky for me to find this.
Ale je to nějaká tady louže.
Yeah, okay. I did ask.
Takže tady.
I found myself.
Tady.
Yeah, I found myself correctly.
Jo, tady. Jo, tak já.
But then getting to control number 12
Díky.
wasn't that easy.
Já ještě pokračuju, dobře.
You know,
Šel jsem dobře.
Probably a bit thrown out of my comfort zone from control number 11. So here I'm already struggling to find proper direction. I should have just continued along that narrow ride for a bit. Instead of, I don't know what am I doing here. It's like I just continued in the direction. but I know that I have found the control 12, just wasn't the ideal. Yeah, I will keep watching, you can keep watching as well. I'm really wondering where am I going now? Okay, I'm going back and then
Cože? Teď ji hledám. 12.
It's funny.
To je sakra. Vidíš ji? Já se svatý. Ale že tady čekám kontrolu a nevidím ji tady. Já bych to čekal tady někde. Ale posed tady nevidím, no tak hleda, že by to byl ještě nějaký lesíček vedle, jako někde. Ale tady už je zasta. Tady je ta paseka, no tak... Díky.
So yeah, thanks to this other guy, I have found the control. I remember we both were circling around there. Certainly
možná vyběhnu na tu paseku.
another mistake here
Poběží líp.
to control number 12. Control number 13, that was almost end of the race, one of the last controls. I remember I just tried to, you know, go around these non-level things here, patches, and got a little bit lost in all of this, and then I just ran through the clearing and more or less straight to control number 13. There was not much what else I would say, so you can just skip it there.
To musí být někde tady za rohem.
So yeah, I would say that I had a good performance to control 13. Now to the last control, you have the option to run straight or go to the road. That's what I did, and then I went along the road all the way to control number 14 and then to the finish. So there is not much else I could add, and I remember, or I enjoyed the forest, that's for sure. It was nice, more or less runnable. There were challenging parts. I think the course itself was well set. There were route choices and challenging parts, so I think I enjoyed it, but as I said, my performance was not so good. At least number 11, that was something that sort of didn't went well. Yeah, and also the control number 2 from the very beginning. That these two were most like were the worst performances here. So I would rather forget about them, and hopefully in my next races I will do better. And yeah, so see you next time. Bye.
Teď bych... Já ti nechci poradit špatně, ale třeba tamhle někde, není to tamhle ta kontrola, jdi se tam podívat.